Hey WWE fans, I hope you are all having a great start to your Tuesday so far. I hope you guys are having a great start to your week so far. And I really hope you guys know the fact that we are one day closer to Friday. We are one day closer to the weekend. Woo woo. But you know what else we are? We are one day closer to WrestleMania 42. But that's a long ways away. 354 days from today is WrestleMania 42. But that is a story for a way another time down the line, guys. Welcome back to the channel, everyone, of the Ryan Knight WWE Report. But yes, guys, 354 days till WrestleMania 42. Okay, guys, it was a crazy Monday Night Raw last night. And I wish I could talk about everything that went on, especially the incident between Gunther, Michael Cole, and Pat McAfee. But we will talk about that at, we'll discuss that tomorrow. But in today's episode, we're going to discuss the Stone Cold Steve Austin incident on WrestleMania Sunday about how he crashed his ATV into a barrier and knocked down a fan. So, yeah, WWE Hall of Famer Stone Cold Steve Austin arrived at WrestleMania Sunday or Eastermania Sunday, and he wanted to announce the attendance for Sunday's attendance and the overall attendance for WrestleMania weekend. While he was driving his ATV around the ring, he crashed into a barrier. It did knock over a young fan. What is really interesting about this is actually WWE Nick Khan actually had to attend to the fan to make sure she was okay and all that. And then it actually turned out I was able to do a lot of reporting and a lot of investigating and a lot of digging. That fan actually had to go to the hospital and all of that. So now that makes this matter a little bit bigger, okay? Triple H and Nick Khan have been very expressive that they are very worried and possibly even concerned that there could be a lawsuit regarding WWE. Now, I've sat at live events before and premium live events ringside in the very front row. And the one thing they usually tell you is, you got to pay attention and all this stuff about like superstars, like flying out of the ring and jumping out of the ring, and that is true. But the one thing that makes this incident different than, hey, watch out for a superstar diving out of the ring or jumping out of the ring is, it was due to what I could call reckless driving. And that's what makes this possibility a lawsuit against the WWE. The fan was released on later Sunday night from the hospital, which is a really good thing. But there is a possibility that WWE could have a lawsuit for that incident that took place at WrestleMania Easter Sunday. If I could be my personal opinion, I'm glad the fan is okay. I'm glad everything turned out fine. She suffered minor injuries, which is good and bad, because you don't want to see this incident and find out that she had minor injuries. You would rather hear that she had no injuries at all. So there is a really, really high chance that this incident could be a lawsuit against WWE. and all that, and potentially a lawsuit against WWE Hall of Famer Stone Cold Steve Austin. Now, I'm not gonna be the one to get involved in this. I'm not the one to let you know my opinion of this. It's just not my place to do it. I'm a YouTuber. I got to be professional and all that. And I can't like say, oh, this should happen. Yes, no, they should. It's not my place of judgment to make that call. But I do want to let you guys know, luckily, she is okay. Minor injuries, which is always, like I said, it's good to hear, but it's also not good to hear. But WWE Hall of Famer Stone Cold Steve Austin has written an apology. He filed an announcement, and he did write an apology. He said that he was not, while doing the ATV around the ring, he was not paying attention, and all that. So he was like being honest a little bit. I don't think he wasn't paying attention. I really think he like miscalculated something, and that led to it. But it doesn't excuse the fact that a young lady and a young fan attending WrestleMania or Easter Mania got knocked over and all that. WWE, Nick Khan, Triple H, they are definitely trying to resolve this matter without a lawsuit happening. But obviously that is kind of out of their control, but not really exactly. But I mean, if I could just say anything, I'm glad the fan's okay. If it was a lot more major, this would be a whole nother story. I mean, it just would. So I really want you guys to understand that if you're asking me, is it the fans' fault? I say no. I really do. I say no. If this was regarding a superstar, flying out of the ring or jumping out of the ring, this would be a different scenario a little bit. And obviously it has something to do with a motorized vehicle, an ATV. So I don't know what Triple H and Nick Khan are going to do. To be honest with you, they are very, very worried and very concerned that this could turn into a lawsuit, and they have a lot of reason to be feeling that way. So you know what? I'm just going to say this, guys. I don't want to get in the law, suing. I'm just going to say she had minor injuries, and that's a relief. Obviously, I would prefer to hear that she had no injuries at all, but I guess you got to take the good with the bad and say minor injuries are better than major injuries. So, just to let you guys know, there could be a lawsuit filed against the WWE for Easter Mania Sunday at that incident. Okay, guys, I still can't believe what I witnessed last night on Raw. But I will say this, guys. I'm not going to talk about the Pat McAfee, Michael Cole, Gunther incident. The consequences for Gunther have been, they have not been revealed, but Adam Pearce has taken care of it. So what I'm going to do about this is tomorrow on the channel, I'm going to talk about that incident specifically. So tomorrow on the channel, we will discuss what happened between Gunther, Michael Cole, and Pat McAfee last night on Monday Night Raw. So we'll just discuss that incident on tomorrow's episode, okay? All right, WWE fans, it is, I can't believe I'm saying, it is Earth Day. So happy Earth Day, but also happy Tuesday. I hope you guys are having a great start to your Tuesday. But that's all I have for you guys. So if you guys enjoyed the video, make sure you hit that thumbs up and that like, and don't forget to subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. Just like I said, in tomorrow's episode of the Ryan Knight WWE Report, we will discuss the Gunther, Michael Cole, Pat McAfee incident from last night on Monday Night Raw. Enjoy the rest of your Earth Day and Tuesday, and I'll see all you guys back here tomorrow for the next episode.